Welcome to another episode of AM Whiskey. I'm Aaron, and this is Mark. And you can't see him, or maybe you can. Today we're going to take a look at Evan Williams Single Barrel. I believe this used to be either a Kentucky only or a distillery only. Not 100% which, but I know we couldn't get it here in Illinois, so now we can.
And the rumor is it's back. It's in the wild. And it is the world's toughest wax. So I left this on here as just a demonstration that this stuff was ridiculously strong, right? I mean, it's probably
That's
number one
thick wax.
It's the number one sealed bottle in America.
America.
Right. So we got, what do you got here? Barrel number 294, distilled or barreled on January 25th of 2015. And then bottled on Valentine's Day. Hey, it's a Valentine's Day bourbon.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a Mark pour again. And then, barreled on 2/24 or 2/14/24. So
it is a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day birthday bourbon. So, you need to have that from time to time.
That's 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years. Almost 9 years in a month.
Yeah.
So, only 86 proof.
Okay.
But I mean, I hadn't seen one in stores in years and years.
Yeah.
Local store here got it in. I'm like, hey, for the $40 with tax.
$40?
Yeah, about $40 with tax.
That's not bad.
Yeah, for a 9-year bourbon. I mean, it's
single barrel, 9 year.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get Knob Creek for a little bit cheaper than that, but
yeah. I mean, it is watered down.
Interesting.
It's got an interesting nose. I get a light caramel followed by oak.
I actually got a hint of some citrus on here, which is weird.
Yeah, I can see.
Not what I was expecting at all.
I can see where you're getting citrus. There's like a citrus. There's a weird.
It's just like a lemon kind of.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of like when my mom would take that lemon pledge and clean the oak table on the in the family room, and it just kind of smells like that. I mean, I definitely get some oak. I'm not getting a lot of caramel or vanilla. It's not unpleasant at all. It's fine.
There's almost a touch of mustiness to the oak.
A little bit of mustiness, yeah.
There's almost like a little like a volt, yeah. You can, like, this smells aged.
It smells a little dusty. Yeah.
Tastes a little dusty.
It's got a little funk to it, but it's sweet there at the end.
It's actually like, it was a little funky, woodsy, touch of spice, and then sweet finish. Kind of backwards than what I was expecting, but good.
I mean, I didn't feel like I got a whole lot of spice on it. It was kind of that funky, little funkiness there, and then it kind of sweetened out towards the end of the pour. It was still kind of on the tip of my tongue. I didn't get a lot in the mid or back palate. Everything was kind of front palate, but it started kind of a funky oak, like kind of old wet oak, and then kind of went sweet to that vanilla that I wasn't getting on the palate, but getting, or wasn't getting on the nose, but got on the palate.
Low proof wood lover bottle. Like if you're like into wood and like the different types of wood, like musty, like woodsy, oaky.
I feel like I'm still getting some of that citrus on the palate.
I believe it, yeah. But I feel like the dominant note here is the wood.
There's definitely a good amount of oak for as low proof as this is.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting some of that oak. I don't think it's over oaked though.
No.
Like I don't feel like you're going to
it's not offensive.
Grab this and be like, ooh.
It's not offensive. But it kind of drinks like, how there's some of those, I don't know, just older bourbons that, have one or two sweet notes and then just a real prominent oak note. Like, this kind of drinks that way. Like one or two other notes, maybe 3 notes, going with the wood.
I can't get the citrus out of my head. I keep getting some lemon on here.
Yeah, you're fruity.
Oh, well, Anyways, all right. What are you giving it?
7-0? No, wait. 5 is we'll drink at an average. 6-7.
Okay. I wasn't gonna go quite that high. Uh,
Well, you're a proof hound. It's got no spice to it at all. I mean, for him, this is like drinking water.
no, surprisingly, this isn't like drinking water. A lot of times at this proof, like you can taste how thin
Yeah.
the liquid is. This does not taste thin at all. It's actually got a lot of good flavor to it. It's not my favorite flavor.
Not mine either. There's not a lot of sweet here.
No. Do I think it's better than your average bottle? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, this one's not quite my preferred palette. Now, I'm be curious to come back to it and see if it changes.
In a month or so, I think so too.
I'm going to go 6.2.
Okay.
6.2.
Pair of sixes.
It's definitely a step up from your average just
Oh yeah. I think.
bourbon, but it's
I mean, it's about drinks about what its price is, $30-$40. All right, it's fine. I drink it.
I would have no problem drinking it. If somebody gave me a pour of this, I would be, oh, hey, thanks. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
No issues there.
Excellent.
It's a solid pour.
Thank you for the brown water.
It's better than brown water, that's for sure. It does not taste as thin as I expected it to taste. So, well, thanks for joining us for this review of Evan Williams Single Barrel. Vintage, nonetheless. And as always,
Keep the whiskey flowing.
cheers.